Hello everyone, Football Manager Tactics here and welcome to episode 7 of our Football Manager 24 beta playthrough with Liverpool. We are here in the second leg of our Europa League semi-final against Roma. We drew the first leg 1-1. Their keeper Rui Patricio was absolutely unbelievable. We bombarded their goal and he kept us out for the entire match up until we won a slightly fortunate penalty, I have to say. Salah put the penalty away to give us a 1-1 draw, but we are looking to take advantage of the fact that we are at home and we generally play pretty well when we're at home. In other news, where we are in the league, we still haven't won the league just yet. We had a chance to win the league against Brighton. If we at least drew, we lost that game 2-0. I did rotate a little bit just because I wanted to have the players fresh for this game, or as fresh as they could be, because the fixtures are starting to pile up a bit. That decision backfired on me, but however, we can win the league in our next game against Arsenal if we get a result against Arsenal. But that is for later on. We will do a live comm of that game, but our focus is entirely on the Europa League game here against Roma. Second leg at home. I've made a couple of changes. Darwin has been pretty poor as of late. He hasn't been playing very well whatsoever. Gakpo's in instead of him. Gakpo has been phenomenal for us in Europe, so he gets the nod. Jota is on the left. Szoboszlai in the centre attacking midfield position. Salah in his usual position. Gravenberch and McAllister in centre mid, with Trent, Diomande, Van Dijk and Robertson as our back four, and of course Alisson in goal. What I might actually do instead is I'll swap Konate in just to give us that bit more experience. And yeah, let's go. Let's get into it. So here we are against Roma kicking off. Just want to make a quick note. They are playing an extremely defensive formation. It's a 5-3-2 essentially with a holding midfielder. So they'll have pretty much 8 men behind the ball at all times, mostly. Going to be very difficult for us to unlock that, but let's see how we get on. We have been pretty poor as of late, like as a squad, as a whole, we've been pretty poor. Results have not really been going our way. I don't know if it's just fatigue or the fact that the pressure is kind of starting to get to the players when we're at the business end of the season. A lot of our players haven't been here before. A few have won a league and the Champions League, but we do have a young squad, and Gakpo gets a goal. Trent with the assist. That's his 25th goal of the season. Advantage to us so far, 1-0 on the day, 2-1 on aggregate. That's a great assist from Trent. And I just hit the wrong button there by accident. Trent storms down the wing, plays a lovely ball in for Gakpo, who makes no mistake from close range. Good goal for us, and that really does give us the advantage here. Gakpo was onside. Tight, but he was onside. Free kick for us now. McAllister will take this from deep. He's going to launch this. Virgil is there. Konate is there. Ball is bounced around in the box, and Gravenberch looks like he just hit the top of the post with a header there. Big chance for us. That could have been 2-0. But we keep going at 1-0. Hopefully we can get another highlight here. Patricio with the kick out to Christensen, who plays it to Cristante. Back to Christensen, but Robbo absolutely robs him of possession, intercepts. He just has to float one in here. He doesn't. He chooses to go back to Gravenberch, who finds Trent on the outside. Now it's McAllister. Trent again. Trent with a poor touch there, a heavy touch. Possession is lost, and now Roma can break. Lukaku has the ball out wide, sends one in. Alisson with, I don't know what Alisson was doing there, but we got off with one there. Oh my god. Alisson with just a moment of pure madness. We're lucky to still be 1-0 up, to be honest. Again, look, Salah is having a poor game. Something's going on with Salah at the moment. He's just not really been playing well as of late. This is very finely balanced. They actually have more possession than us, which is unusual for a team coming to Anfield. But we're still winning 1-0. Let's not panic just yet. Yeah, let's just get into the second half. So straight from kickoff, we have a highlight. Let's see what happens here. Konate has the ball, plays it for Trent. Trent can bring it up the wing, which he does. He just has to find the ball in. Gakpo's there. Gakpo with a free header, but he gets pushed by Mancini. And that's a penalty. That was a very clear push. And Salah now has a chance to step up and give us a real stranglehold on this game. Salah with the penalty, but Patricio saves. Good save from Patricio. You'd put your house on Salah scoring from a penalty, to be honest. Very disappointed with Salah to have missed that. Szoboszlai with a corner. Salah is just, he's playing poor. He does win possession back, but again, he just sends a ball in, aiming for Jota, but just a wayward pass, a very poor pass. Salah having a 5.9 game. Like, I haven't seen that before. We're going to have to take him off. McAllister sends it in, look for Salah. Gakpo's out jumped, and now Zalewski's on a run here. He plays it for Lukaku. Lukaku's dangerous, and Lukaku puts it through the legs of Alisson, and it's 1-1. Not ideal for us whatsoever. Salah having a nightmare. Roma are on a break, and they just find Lukaku, who is in form himself this season, and didn't go through the legs. I think Alisson should have done better with that as well. It is 1-1, 2-2 on aggregate. Let's get Salah off. Salah, you're coming off. We'll give it to Harvey. Szoboszlai is wrecked as well. I don't really want to do it, but I am going to bring Curtis on. He's just back from injury. He doesn't have much match fitness whatsoever, but Curtis has been unbelievable for us this season. Hopefully, between him and Harvey, they can make some positive impacts on this game. Christensen now with the ball, but it's robbed. Gravenberch gives it back to Robbo, who gives it to Virgil, and then Virgil sends it out right for Trent. Harvey is on the ball now, gives it back to Trent, plays it back to McAllister, who finds Harvey, who finds Jones. This is good play. Gakpo is fouled by the looks of it, and Jota has sent a goal from outside the box. Gakpo looks like he's injured, but not to worry for now. Jota has absolutely pinged the ball into the top bins from outside the box, and that's given us a 2-1 win, or 2-1 lead here, sorry. Yeah, that was a definite foul on Gakpo. Mancini's lucky. He probably should be off the pitch, to be honest. He conceded a penalty, and that looked like a yellow card type of tackle. Gakpo seems to be okay. We're doing well, though. We are doing well. I'm going to change things up a bit, though. What I will do, actually, is I'll go into my tactics, and I'm going to change so that we can have a defensive midfielder. Alexis McAllister is going to come off. Andre is going to come on. Who else? Gravenberch is tired. We'll bring Endo on, actually, and then we'll just swap them. Endo can be the ball-winning midfielder. Think that works better. We put Jones in the centre midfield role, and Andre is the Carrilero. And then Trent is tired as well. So is Jota and Gakpo. We have one substitution left. Let's just leave it like that for now, and we'll see how we got on in a few more minutes' time. I am going to switch from positive to balanced. Elliott with a free kick. That's caught very easily by Patricio. I don't know why even Endo was attempting to go for a header there. He is tiny. But now Robertson wins a header against Dybala. Plays it out for Jota, who finds Andre, and what a sloppy pass from Andre. But Trent recovers possession, and now Konate is on the ball. Andre again has the ball, finds Trent. Can Trent beat his man? He can't, but he can find Andre, who is on the wing. Andre sends a ball in, headed clear, but Trent has recovered possession. And we're just keeping possession here. Andre to Trent. Trent maybe can send one in, chooses not to, chooses to use Andre again. Andre sends a ball in, Gakpo is there, doesn't win the header, and we may have a penalty. We have a penalty. Salah with a chance to make atonements. Oh no, it's not. He's not on the pitch. It's Curtis Jones. And Curtis Jones puts that penalty away. Obviously, Salah was off. I subbed them off. Curtis Jones makes no mistake from the spot. We are 3-1 up now. 4-2 on aggregate. Great penalty from Curtis Jones. Delighted for him. He absolutely deserves that. Let's make a sub after this highlight. Endo plays it back to Allison, who plays it out right. Konate with the ball now. Trent. Endo. Keeping possession here, nice and tidy. Endo out to Robbo. Going to give it back to Endo probably. No, he storms through the midfield, slips Gakpo in. Gakpo plays a ball in for Harvey. Harvey's in here. Can he finish? Harvey puts it over the bar. Let's make a sub. Yeah, Trent, he's having a good game, but Frimpong is going to come on for him, and that is our last substitution. Elliott has a free kick, sends it in. Endo with a header. Surprised he won the header there, but he heads it straight into the arms of Rui Patricio. We have 5 minutes plus added time to go. Roma need 2 goals. Let's see if we can just control possession here and see this game out. Konate taking his time, finds Frimpong. Frimpong will charge down the wing. He's really good at this. I love Frimpong for doing this. Finds Harvey. No, he doesn't, but Endo retains possession. Frimpong has it again. Just holds on to it. Exactly what we want him to do. Endo with a nice ball back to Virgil. Just retain possession. Curtis with an unbelievable ball through. Harvey probably should have done better there. Gakpo is now going to take this corner, taking his time. We're on top. Gakpo with a poor enough corner, but Konate wins possession back. Gakpo gives it to Konate, who slips him through, and Gakpo with a shot, but Patricio makes a very good save. He's been a very good goalkeeper over these 2 legs, I have to say. Another corner for us now, though. Aiming for that near post. Harvey on the ball. We'll give it back to Gakpo, who sends one looking for Konate, and Roma clear. We will take this all day. Looks like we have 6 minutes of added time, but I think after this highlight we are going through to the Europa League final. And that's an absolute scissors kick from Llorente there. That's a red card. Has to be a red card. Came through the back of Elliott. Just absolutely cleaned them out for no reason whatsoever. Disgraceful tackle. Deserved red card. We have got the better of Jose Mourinho. 3-1 on the day. 4-2 on aggregate. We are going to the Europa League final. Delighted with that result, to be honest. We weren't at the races for a lot of the game. Our substitutions did make the difference. Curtis came on, did well. Harvey came on, did very well. Salah really struggled really badly. We're going to have to look at that. I don't know if I want to play him in the next game, to be honest, but he is a game changer. He has that magic. Of course he does. We have Arsenal next away. I think it's away. So yeah, big performance needed against them if we are to win the league. But if you look at the stats for this game, we absolutely dominated Roma. 50% possession each, but we had 19 shots compared to their 6. 9 shots on target compared to their 2. They had way more fouls than us. 5 yellow cards against our 1. Dominated the game. 3-1, a deserved win, to be honest. Also, I think there's a bit of a bug here because it says it's given us a red card when it should be a red card for Roma, but beta stuff. Let's just get on with the rest of the game. Let's get into the Arsenal game and see if we can win the league. Alright, so here we are, just about to head into the Arsenal game. This is the lineup that we're going for. Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Diomande and Van Dijk in our centre back positions, with Robertson as the left back, Andre as our ball winning midfielder, alongside Gravenberch as the deep lying playmaker. Salah, Szoboszlai and Jota are our attackers, just in behind Nunez. We have done a slight bit of rotation, just trying to keep some fresh legs in the team. Nunez comes back in instead of Gakpo. Hopefully it'll give him some encouragement to try and push on. He has gone a few games now without a goal, but we are looking for Darwin to be the difference maker here today. We just need a point to win the league. That's all we need. City have already played. They've won their game. They are 3 points behind us. We do have a game in hand over them though, so we need to win this game. Even a point will do. If we get a point, we will win the league. So let's get into the game and let's see if we can get a point against Arsenal. So here we go. Straight away, we have a highlight. Robson with a throw for Darwin. Can he square it across? No. He loses possession, and Rice heads it up to Jesus, but Virgil with a big header there to win possession back for us. Trent gives it to Salah. Salah with a shot, and Salah scores early in the game. This is a totally different Salah to the Salah we saw in our last game. 1 minute in, we have a goal, and it is advantage to us in the league. We are currently 6 points ahead of City right now. And with 1 game left to play after this, we could be winning the league today. Salah with just such an important early goal. That'll really set the tone for the rest of the game. Currently, we're on 101 points to City's 95. We're setting a record already for most points. Fingers crossed we can hold on to this. Win the league with a points record as well would be unbelievable. Winning the league against Arsenal as well in the Emirates would be a great thing to see. It's unfortunate we couldn't get the job done at home against Brighton, but however, we'll take the results as they come. Nothing else of note really in this half. We're going straight through to half time with just a 1-0 win. With just a 1-0 scoreline. I'm pretty nervous as well. I'm losing my words. Yeah, not much else to talk about in that half, to be honest. 3 shots, 2 on target for us versus their 1. We are slightly below on possession and slightly below on passes completed, but we are on top. Jota having a terrible game. Nunez not having a great game again. Not really sure what's going on with Nunez. He's really kind of fallen off a cliff in terms of his performances as of late. However, we'll keep him on. We'll get into the second half. We'll make subs if we need to make subs. We are on top. We just need to hold on to this. Let's go. The second half has started and we have a highlight. Gabriel plays the ball to Zinchenko. Gives it back to Gabriel. Plays it for Saliba, who finds Odegaard in the middle of the pitch. Odegaard is a danger man, of course, from Arsenal. Ben White on the ball now. Plays it back for Saliba. Arsenal retaining possession pretty well. Odegaard back to Gabriel, who finds Partey, who finds Zinchenko, and now Martinelli is on the wing. He is dangerous as well. He is rapid. Martinelli will shoot from here. Oh my god. It's in off the post. It looked like that ball was going to bounce out. And Martinelli was just able to walk into our box pretty much unchallenged. And it's now 1-1. Things are not looking good for us right now. Martinelli just walked past. Alisson in no man's land. Poor goal to give away, to be honest. Very poor goal. Trent is now injured. We will take him off in a minute. After this highlight, probably we'll make a couple of subs. Probably just the amount of game time adding up for Trent. Salah will have a shot, but that goes wide. And I think it's time to make some subs. So Frimpong will come on. He's completely fresh. Jota is having such a poor game. We'll bring Curtis Jones on for him, and we'll bring Gakpo on for Darwin, who is having a terrible game as well. Hopefully we can get another goal. If not, a draw will see us through, but I don't want to end or to win the title with a draw against Arsenal. I'd rather have the win, to be honest. Zinchenko has the ball now. Plays it back to Gabriel. Martinelli has the ball again, but he gives possession away, and Curtis is through. Curtis goes for a very, very long shot, and Raya had to stretch to get to that. That was not a bad effort at all from Curtis Jones. Robertson has a corner now. We're going to be looking for the near post. Nobody's there except for Rice. Heads it away. Salah recovers possession. Robbo was about to swing one in, and then the highlight just ended. We're hanging on, to be honest. We are hanging on here. Let's make another sub. Who needs to come off? Szoboszlai is really tired. Let's get Alexis in there. Salah is really tired as well. He's having a good game, but he's very tired. I need to get him off because I want to keep him fresh for our Europa League final as well. So let's make the subs and let's see if we can make things happen. Okay, let's actually make some tactical changes here. I don't think we're actually going to get the win now. So we're going to switch to our other formation. We're just going to go a little bit more defensive. We'll just bring the tempo down slightly. A little bit of time wasting, because who doesn't love a bit of time wasting? We will hold our shape. We're not going to counter press. We will slow the pace down. And then out of possession, we're going to drop the defensive line. And we're going to drop the high press to a mid block. And we will not step up more. 5 minutes to go. We're holding on for a draw here. 6 minutes of added time. Can we see this through? Can we see this through? Time is ticking away, ticking away. Come on. Yes! We've won the league with a subpar performance, I guess you could say, against Arsenal, but we have won the league. We've won the league in our first season. Oh, that's a huge relief, because for a while it looked like things were going to go south, but not today. Trophies being lifted. Amazing sights to see. League winners in our first season. We've beaten City. We were fantastic for 95% of the season. Our last few games have just been pretty poor, to be honest. But who cares? We've won the league. First trophy out of potentially 3. Someone is doing a cartwheel there. Who's that? Yeah, first trophy out of potentially 3. We still have the FA Cup final to play against Brighton. And we still have our Europa League final to play as well. Alright, so with that out of the way, the league is won. Happy days. But with that out of the way, we have 2 more extremely important games to get through. Our Europa League final against Copenhagen, whichever way you want to say it. That will be our first live comm of a double live comm game. We will then also go and live comm the FA Cup final afterwards. Not ideal, as the games are 3 days apart, and then our next game against Palace is also 3 days before the Europa League final. So you can be guaranteed that our game against Palace, we are going to rotate very heavily, keep as many of our players fresh as possible, so that we can go into the Europa League final with fresh legs and also with an eye on the FA Cup final. But that is all for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Please leave me a like if you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the fact that we've won the league in our first season, leave me a like. Hit the subscribe button as well if you want to see more content. More is coming for next season as well, as we look to win the Champions League. That is the goal of this save. I know that Football Manager is officially out. I might see if we'll switch gears and pick up a different save, or start a different save, maybe with a lower league team, do kind of a road to glory or something like that. Still not entirely sure right now, but here we are as it stands. We're going to finish out this season, and we will finish out the next season as well. Just to make sure that we have a chance of winning the Champions League. But that is all from me, folks. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a good one. We've won the league. I'll leave it at that for now, and I will see you in my next video.